Good morning. Good morning. We're gonna try again. Okay. I think we have some technical difficulty this morning, but we are back. Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. So this morning I'm gonna share with you kind of like an ultimate, the keto slash like low carb slash sugar free latte. Okay, more like cappuccino. So it's, by the way, how many of you actually in some sort of like no sugar or low carb diet? Okay, let me know in the comment section. Okay, love to hear from you because I've been on this journey of no sugar diet for about going on a month now. Okay, going on a month. So it's been pretty rough. So this morning I'm not gonna drink this. I'm making this coffee for my wife. She's sitting right over there. So we're gonna do really low carb. So here's what we need. Okay. Here's what you saw on the thumbnail. I used instead of a whole milk, I use a half and half. Okay. The reason why I like to use half and half, obviously just calorie counts. Okay. That one only has a 40 calorie. That's it. Comes to total carbohydrates, only 1 gram. So if you are into, low carb, kind of like low calorie diet, instead of using whole milk, use half and half. Okay. And then we're not going to use too much, so we're going to do the cappuccino size. So it's about 6-ounce cup there. Okay. And then instead of using sugar, and we are going to use monk fruit. Okay. If you haven't used monk fruit in a while, so this is like 0 calorie. So monk fruit is fantastic. All right. Again, monk fruit is the kind of like sweetener, the natural sweetener there. So monk fruit is great. And let's talk about coffee. The coffee is the key, all right? Since we are making this cappuccino, you want something kind of like cut through that milk, okay? Cut through that milk. So I know I've been talking about the Neapolitan coffee from, Good Brothers. So this is dark roast coffee. This is a 5-pound bag, by the way, okay? So this coffee has been really good with a milk-based drink. So great tasting notes. Dark chocolate, sweet and creamy. Okay, dark chocolate, sweet and creamy. So I already measured out 18 grams. So we are ready to go. Okay, and then let me show you how to steam the milk as well. What else we need? Again, if you're first time joining us, let me know in the live chat. Okay, so I can. Shout out your name for you. All right. So it's about 9 people watching right now. Okay. Let's see here. We got Elena. Elaine is on the live chat. Elaine is using the almond milk. Okay. Instead of, again, if you are dairy free, almond milk is not that bad either. But I'm not a big fan of this kind of like alternative milk. It's not even milk. It's more like almond water. Okay. So just like oat. The oat milk has a lot of calorie though. All right, so I'm stay away from oat. But yeah, almond is not that bad. All right, so let's see. Elaine said almond milk has about 13 calories per serving. Yeah, 100 ml, ideal for diet. Yeah, so again, if you're on some sort of low carb, low sugar diet, let me know. Let's see here. Let's make some coffee. All right. I'm just gonna, comes to water temperature for the dark roast, all right? And I usually set a default temperature. Okay, I set a usually default temperature, so we are all good to go there. Especially if you are using Breville Barista Pro, okay? There's no way to warm up your group head, so just do dummy shots, all right? Do some couple dummy shots here. I like to do maybe once. Dark roast is fine. If I'm using lighter roast, I like to do about 2 dummy shots. Yeah, but I mean that's the kind of like best way to heat up your portafilter and your group head. I got 18 grams of Neapolitan coffee. Go right in. If you haven't got a 3D dosing funnel, just get from Amazon. Okay. If you have a 3D print, just make one at home. You can make one for free. You got the downloads everywhere. So, right. Grind setting. I'm set at number 13. This is my grind setting for this morning. Okay, get your milk jug ready. Comes to milk amounts. Hold on. I like to tap it, get all the coffee grinds out. Okay. Comes to milk amounts. Since we are doing the like cappuccino size, not a lot of milk, I like to just put about just below the spout there. Actually, not even that, even halfway. That much, not too much. Okay. I mean, unless, okay, if you are doing the large size, but yeah, I'm just gonna go little bit of milk. That's it. Okay, not too much there. But I mean, if you're focused on latte art, I mean, you want to put a little more, kind of like below the spout, so you can get a better texture of the milk. But if you don't care about that, you know, if you want to save milk, go even lower. All right. So milk is ready. Again, we are doing the cappuccino size. It's about 6 ounces of espresso cup size there. Comes to monk fruit. My wife has a little sweet tooth, so I think I'm gonna give her 2 scoops. Okay. Just gonna 2 scoops of monk fruit. I like to just put it in first in the cup. Okay. All right. And they're doing the puck prep. Okay. Comes to puck prep. I'm using my homemade WDT tools. Just gonna declump everything. I just declump it. Just nice and easy. Okay. And then obviously you guys have various tools at home. All right. So my go-to tools, yeah, just whatever. Okay. It doesn't need to be fancy tools. You know, whatever tools you have, just fine. Okay. The only tools I really enjoy using, kind of wooden temper from St. Anthony. Okay. Has a magnetic in it, just go in right there. And then puck screen, that's it. All right. This puck screen stay, kind of keep, you know, grip it nice and clean. Okay, just gonna pop that thing in. Lock it in here. 2 scoops of monk fruit, already ready to go. I mean, comes to scale, comes to ratio, do whatever you want, okay? You can go 1-to-2 ratio, 1-to-3. So this is a cheap scale from Amazon. Works pretty good, okay? You don't have to have a fancy scale. But I'm just gonna eyeball it today, okay? I'm not gonna use a scale this morning. I'm just gonna eyeball. All right. Okay, let's take a look. So right now I'm at grind size number, I set a number 13. Sometimes my number jumps, but again, my original number was 13, okay? I'm gonna flip the camera, so I'm gonna show you guys the shot from the right underneath, okay? Here we go. Look at the shot, guys. I love this coffee, by the way. This beautiful shot there. It's about 20-second shot. I mean, this, man, a little under extracted, but since we're gonna add some milk into it, the half and half, it should be just fine. I'm just gonna stir it. And then, let's see here, flip the camera back. Again, the comes to that coffee, especially medium to dark roast, hard to mess up, okay? Very hard to mess up the shot. All right, how to steam the milk, okay? First, I'm just gonna start it first, all right? Hopefully you guys can see it. Because you want to wait till everything's purged first. I know some people put the water, steam one in there right now, but no. Once you start kicking in, shut it off for a second, put back in right away. Okay? You only have about a couple seconds to put back in. And you're gonna tilt it to the side, make the circular motion there. Now we are creating the micro bubble. Okay. And you are going to start, get the spinning action until milk is nice and hot. So now you can touch the bottom, too hot to touch. So now we are ready. Make sure you have a wet paper towel ready. Okay, just make sure we are nice and clean here. I'm gonna purge one more time. You see that? If you wait too long, you have to wait till steam kicks in. So that's the reason why whenever I stop, you're gonna put the steam one right inside the milk. Okay, so milk is ready. Shot of espresso is ready. Let's do some quick latte art. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Latte art. Take it slow, guys. Don't go too fast. Go nice and slow. A little bit of heart. Yeah. Could be better, but again, I mean, if you're discouraged by latte art, it takes a long time to master it. Okay, so don't feel bad about it. It's ultimately is about the texture. Okay, focus on the texture instead of a latte art. Okay. I'm just gonna have a one sip here. Okay, not even sip. Okay, because I'm not supposed to have dairy, so I'm just gonna have one little bit. Wow, this is good. Okay, this is fantastic. Hold on one second. Coffee's ready. Right here. So that's for my wife's coffee this morning. I think it's also known as like Cafe Breville. Okay. If you don't know the official name of it, Breville, but people like to use it as kind of really low carb. All right, really low carb, kind of like latte. Because the latte uses a lot more milk anyway. And hold on a second here. Okay, so looks great. R is second to taste. Yes, the R is always second. I mean, focus on the milk texture. Okay, focus on the texture that nice and creamy. Especially you are using half and half. It's really, really creamy. And again, if you're counting calories in the morning, throughout the day, even it's a lot of fat content, so it's good for if you're on the keto diet. But if you're into like low carb, no sugar, instead of adding the real sugar to some sort of like sugar alternative, I do like the monk fruit there. And man, I do miss. Okay, I have to say, I do miss caramel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so this is my ultimate favorite. Unfortunately, it's been about a month. Okay, I haven't had any sugar in about a month, but you know what? It's all right. Okay, meantime, we have some people. We have a surf only is on the live chat as well. Hold on a second here. Ask me about the Bambino. Bambinos are great. Okay, just make sure get yourself a nice grinder with it. Yeah, Bambino is a solid machine. But man, the price of Bambino is as much as Barista Express nowadays. So if that's the case, go with the Barista Express. Bambino, it's about $400 now. So yeah, they're not cheap. They're not cheap anymore. Let's see here. We have a. Let's see here. Omnia. We have you can get sugar-free caramel. You know what? I try because I stay away from any kind of processed food, any kind of process. Period. Okay. Sugar-free has a lot of processed ingredient there. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay with the whole food. Clean meat, just regular greens, something you can actually see it. Yeah. Because I don't want to see any kind of chemical in my food. Okay, we have a Warren say, good comparison might be the Barista Express versus the built-in grinder versus SK40. It is a good comparison, okay, but the SK40, I think I did an unboxing video yesterday. That's great for low cost, right? There's around, under 200 bucks there. And if you want to do, both, very light roast, actually it's more for if you want to do like filter coffee. Okay, so this machine cannot do filter, all right? But SK40 does. Any other grinder does, especially step-less grinder. I know fellow Opus is step grinder, okay? And the Barista ESP, I believe that's step as well, okay? So, and the SD40 was a step grinder. For this one, SK40 is step-less grinder. The step-less has a lot more flexibility, okay? Comes to dialing in, all right? Okay, let's see here. Richard say it doesn't taste the same. Yep, yeah, that's true. The sugar-free is not the same, okay? I mean, even like sugar-free vanilla, I mean, same thing. Because I try all the sugar-free, yeah, they're terrible, I have to say. Okay, we have so we have a Chico. Sounds like Chico's I wonder Chico is new to the channel there. Hold on a second. Can you do more head-to-head videos? We have plenty of that, Chico. We have plenty of video. Make sure to check it out on my channel. Okay, and then we have a lot of weird comparison. The other day I compared that with EK43 versus something. Okay, we have Cafetech MC5 versus Niche last time. So we have a lot of head-to-head comparisons. So, but yeah, we're gonna do some more. Okay, we're gonna do some more. Let's see here. So Lance, someone asked me about hold on. We have Zimmer 10, 13. Oh yeah, I mean the Lance is so his recipe is not the flash one. I mean that's not new. It's been around for a long time, that particular recipe. I mean that's how I make my cold brew anyway over the years. So instead of like 1:15 ratio, 1:20, 1:16, 1:17, all the ratios, I go 1:10. Okay, 1:10 on whenever I'm making pour over. So on the bottom I put the ice in it, kind of like what Lance did on his video. So I mean that's pretty typical video, typical iced coffee recipe. I like to do again 1:10 because ice dilute the coffee anyway. So 1:10 is pretty good. I usually go 20 gram dose. So 20 gram coffee. I'm gonna add usually about 200 grams of water. Okay, directly to the ice, and then after that I'm gonna put the liquid over the ice. I mean, so that's my favorite because the cold brew, I don't know, I try all kinds of cold brew over the years. I have not seen good cold brew yet. I mean, cold brew is not that great, by the way. All right, I'm not a big fan of a cold brew. I'd rather drink like ice Americano. Okay, ice pour over. Okay. They're great. Okay. We have. I've always brewed directly over ice, but added to ice. Okay. Yep. So again, make sure change the ratio. All right. Unless if you like tea-like coffee, right? Very light tea-like coffee. Just stay with the same ratio. It's fine. 1:15. Directly go over the ice. But yeah. But if you want something strong, 1:10. Okay, 1:10 is really good. Higher dose, okay? 20 gram to 200 grams of water. Let's see here, what else? I think we are pretty good. It's about 30 people watching this morning. Make sure a thumbs up on the video. And then, make sure to try this coffee recipe, okay? Instead of using whole milk, use the half and half. And I think you're gonna be surprised the results. They're fantastic there. They're fantastic. We'll try 1:10. By the way, I do have cooking channel. Okay, I do have cooking channel. It's called Hoon's Kitchen. And then because since I'm on this low sugar, low carb diet, so the other day, this is kind of like side notes. Okay, I make myself homemade chocolate. Okay, so this is the cocoa nibs. Okay, this is 100% cacao nibs. So what nib is, once you grind the nibs, it's become powder, so that's cocoa powder. So this is the right before the cocoa powder, before the process. And I add 1 cup of cocoa nibs, 2 cups of coconut skin. Okay, so this is like organic coconut, unsulfified and unsweetened, actual coconut skin. And then also I use about 1/2 cups of almonds and a little bit of monk fruit and a little bit of vanilla, okay, vanilla extract. You blend it in, okay, blend it in for a good couple of minutes. Everything's nice and creamy, all right? And what's gonna happen is you're going to have something like this, okay? You can have this big block of this chocolate, okay? So this thing is absolutely amazing, all right? So I've been making that last couple of weeks now. If you're on the low carb, low sugar diet, if you love chocolate, I think I gotta make the recipe on my cooking channel. Okay. My cooking channel, so make sure to check it out. All right, make sure to check it out as well. Let's see here. I think we are good for this morning. Ali just walked it in, and Harry as well. Yeah, I think we are pretty good. And also, I do have a coupon code for the coffee as well. So make sure to take advantage of that coupon code. Okay. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, and I'll be back in about a couple of hours. So let's play with the SK40 this morning. Let's compare that with something else, because yesterday I did head-to-head with the SK40 versus the Niche Zero. Man, I was pretty impressed with the SK40. Okay, comes to texture, the Niche has a better texture to it. You know, more fuller body, but SK40 wasn't that far off. Okay, we are using the light roast too, because dialing in a light roast is very tricky. So with the light roast, yeah, they are pretty neck and neck. So, but when it comes to workflow wise, I prefer Niche better, but for the price, can't beat it. All right, you got $200 versus what? Niche is about what, $600 bucks. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, and see you guys in about a couple hours.